This is my first video done by my brother. He's on VR. Everything you need to know to have a real leash and a real harness and everything. So here's some tricks you need to know when you're needs to say. First, you want to get a good grip on the leash and do never hook it up onto the harness right here. Do never hook it up right here. Now and it's always going to be a little thing to carry. I carry mine like this with this because look at it. If I carry it like that, it'll be like that. You don't want to hook it up because then you have full control of everything. And if your collar is like old, so I'm just gonna show my banana, but like so that one little like part where I cut off me talking, my brother literally screamed at the top of his lungs. So I have no idea what I was gonna say. I could barely hear myself. So honestly, I would turn your volume up, guys. Guys, I remember what I was gonna say. So you never want your collar. Okay, I do like a little thing. I stole my dog's purse, but you never want to have your collar like over here, cause then it walks so floppy. That's what I want to say. Yeah, you just never want to do that, and then your dog will walk like that. But that's what I want to say, guys. Look at how your dog will walk. You want your collar right there. You want this right there. And then look how perfect you will be walking. And if you're wondering why my harness looks really weird, it's a medium. They have no smalls, sadly. But I tried, okay? I'll be fixing it later. Oh. There we go. That's better, I guess. I don't know what I did. I don't have my harness down. That's my mom. But right now I'm going to take my harness off because it's really weird. It's also a medium, so it's way too big for any of my dogs. When I get my dogs, so like, but I have such fluffy dogs. It's not even medium, and there's no smalls. So, and then when the dog's barking, my window's open. I'm in the playroom. That's why it's so loud. And I want to go downstairs. So how to get your dog to go down the steps is pretty easy. Make sure your collar's right. Good grip. So your collar does not move and you get a good grip. I'm gonna go dun, dun, dun. Or if you're not comfortable with that, you can either carry them like this or just carry them literally. Walking. Okay, I'm downstairs so you cannot hear my brother or anybody. Now, we're done with that. Time for the tricks. If you have a floppy dog like me, it's kind of easy to make them walk. If it's a stiff dog, it's more easier. Don't mind that. So first, I think the easiest ones for me is like middle. It's pretty with accuracy like that. That was bad. But you make sure when your dog is spinning, get ready. So, but make sure your feet are together. So you guys can get a close up of what I am doing. I'm trying not to show my face, but so you kind of just want to like that. That was a good one. And left heel, the same thing. Left heel and right here heel are probably easy. Because look at all you gotta do is this. You have your dog, you just gotta spin and just put your left heel. And make sure your legs are always open when training in case you want to go middle. You're always open. And then middle walk, you're just walking. And I like to teach my dog to walk backwards just in case of emergency. And yes, if your dog is naughty, likes to eat or bark at people, it's gonna wear a muzzle. But muzzles do not mean they're mean. They just mean that you are frustrated when your dog barks or they eat a lot of stuff and you don't want them eating it. So if you want to go right heel to left heel, you just spin in front, but make sure it's not a tiny little spin to get in the middle. You want to make sure it's a big spin to get around. So spin, turn, like that. Make sure you're on the ground too. That was bad. So you ready? Like that, and then you want to do left heel to right heel. It's good. Like that. And up in alert, you just kind of hug your mind because like dogs like do go like that and then they back jump. So you want to go like this, and then that's what I do. And so just a couple times, and then make sure to hide it so you don't grab by the neck. So you bounce, grab up. And front flips and back flips like really easy. So ready? Front flip, you just gotta, that's a back flip. Let's swing yours backwards. Front flip, you want to get back and swing it forward. I can do it because I have a really low lamp up here. If you saw I hit that, and then walking. You just want to bounce your dog up and down. See, it looks like you want to give it a little bounce. You don't want to go like this. That's so sloppy. And if you want to go, but some people, they do that, but they took too big of leaps. Like that, no. I'm just going to walk back because you can't really see my dog over there. But then you just want to do small little bounces. Small little bounces. Backwards, you want to small. It's kind of hard. You want to bounce backwards. And then sit. If you have a floppy dog, it's easy. Like dog, you have to go like that sometimes. So sit. I go like that. Lay down. Lay down. Good. Floppy dogs are easier. They're both easier. And then the purse with a leash, I actually don't know how to do that. So I'm just guessing. And put to the leash. I did it. Wait. And dogs on a leash. But you know what I like to do? If I ever had my dog on a leash, I would take this little loopy part and I'll put it through my hand, tie it around, or if you don't want to do that, honestly just put it on the muzzle. So then look at your dog is leashed and has an extra muzzle. It's probably will fall off sometimes, or unless you want to do like this one, put behind the ears. Like that one, you want to purse the dog. Look, now you have a little purse on the dog. Wait, it's so cute. Hands free. Ooh, my face. I'm gonna blur that out. But look at it. So cute. You can do carry on. Now this little tutorial, basic beginner stuff. Bye guys. Bye pups.